September the 16th, which is the advertised time and day for this meeting of the Zoning Board of Adjustment. So I will now call the meeting to order. The first matter that we need to consider are the minutes of, and we have 3 sets of minutes. We have minutes from June 17, minutes from July 29 of 2021, and minutes from July 15 of 2021. And I assume the board members had an opportunity to consider those minutes. Would somebody like to make a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we approve the minutes from the June 17th, 2021 meeting, the minutes from the July 15th, 2021 meeting, and the minutes from July 29th, 2021 meeting.
I'll second that motion, Mr. Chairman.
It's been moved and seconded that the minutes be approved. All in favor indicate by saying aye.
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 The minutes are hereby approved. We only have a single matter on the agenda tonight with regard to variances, and that is variance 21-09. And that's from Western States Equipment Company, and a representative of Western States is present. And they're asking to amend a condition of approval to use variance application number 15736 from some time ago. Is there any presentation with regard to that, Dylan?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I have a short presentation. I don't think we're live up on the TV. I think that's your desktop. So this is an application requesting the modification of the conditions of approval number 13. For the board members that were here, Western States Cat Equipment Company had a use variance to operate a rental store on Harrison Avenue, and which was approved some time ago, and had a long list of conditions. And condition number 13 required that they build a permanent brick and mortar structure in a certain time frame from that approval. And they're asking to amend that to add some more time to that. Here's the location. It's on 4 Mile Road and Harrison Avenue. It's in the C2 zone. And some photographs here. The staff report is pretty short, so what is going on here is they were approved in February of 2018 and had 20 conditions of approval. And as I stated, condition number 13 was their original proposal utilized like a construction office trailer, the one pictured here, to be used as an office. And the Zoning Board of Adjustment at that time had put a condition on here that they would have to build a permanent brick and mortar structure at this location within 2 years. That did not happen. They came back to the Zoning Board of Adjustment to ask for another year, and they are back to add 6 months to that. But the reason they are asking to add 6 months is because they have procured a new site location that's in a proper zoning district, and they're under construction for their new facility and their new location. They had some time frame issues in procuring a new location, and getting the permits and the design and everything took a little bit longer than they had expected. So they were hoping to be out by this past August, and aren't, and should be expecting to move this fall, but they are under construction. So as far as staff findings, the issue before the Zoning Board of Adjustment is that whether allowing them to utilize the trailer for an additional 6 months will put an unreasonable impact on the neighborhood. The intent of the condition was to reduce the visual impacts along Harrison Avenue, to get that office trailer looking facility off of Harrison Avenue, and that industrial feel off of Harrison Avenue. In evaluating the applicant's request, it's important to note that the additional time to construct the new facility that has been permitted is allowing them to continue their operations here until their new facility is built. Once the new facility is complete, the impacts of the industrial use on the property will be mitigated entirely, and Western States Cat will not be utilizing this property at all anymore. They'll be at their new facility, which is located just in the South Butte Industrial Park on Basin Creek Road.
Okay.
So staff believes that the 6 months extension, with the progress that they've had to date so far with procuring the building permit and starting construction, this facility has been on Harrison Avenue for 3 years now. So the extra 6 months, while it does, keep that impact on Harrison Avenue, it allows them to continue their business and helps them seamlessly transfer their operation into a properly zoned area. So staff believes that that condition amendment is appropriate. So I would take any questions from the board.
Mr. Chairman,
Todd?
Mr. Pippin, I presume that all of the necessary permits and everything have been procured for the new site. Is that correct?
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Collins, yes, they've purchased their building permit. They had an inspection the other day for footings, so they're moving forward, and there's still more permits. They'll need electrical permits and stuff when those trades come up, but to date they've purchased all their permits. They have a stormwater permit, and they are legal as of now.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Pippin. Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Todd. Any further questions by board members? No further questions. The applicant now has an opportunity to speak in support of the application, unless, of course, you're happy with what the staff has presented.
Mr. Chairman, members of the board, my name is Neil Warner.
Could you spell your last name for the record, please?
W-A-R-N-E-R.
Okay.
I manage the store here in Butte for Western States. We are in agreement with staff on this. This property wasn't quite suited for what we wanted to do there, and we've all kind of come to agreement on that. We found a better piece of property, and we are underway on construction and hoping to be in by the end of the year.
Okay.
So we would appreciate your support on the extension, and if I can answer any questions for you, I'd be happy to do so.
Yes, thank you. Do any board members have any questions?
Mr. Warner, do you think 6 months is enough to get this completely operational and out of the place? I mean, I just know in construction anymore, there's a ton of delays on just about anything.
Yeah.
Is 6 months enough time, or I would just really hate to see you guys come back again for this.
Yeah. No, we do feel, we talked with the contractors again last week. Things are on schedule. Like I say, we are really hoping to be in by the end of the year. So we're hoping we won't need the full 6 months, but we feel that the 6 months will give us a little bit of cushion as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any further questions from board? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now, for the record, I have to ask if there's anybody present that would care to speak in support of this application. And hearing nobody and seeing nobody, I'll now ask if there's anybody present that would care to speak against the application. And that is just for the record. Again, there is nobody, and there is nobody in opposition to it either. So I can now close the public portion of the meeting and open it for board discussion. Seems like a pretty good deal to me, really. They're building a new facility, and we like that.
Yeah, and as long as all the staff is satisfied with what's going to happen there, and if they clean up that site, I don't know whether Western States owns that other property or not, but I'd hate to see a mess there after they were done. I'm confident that they'll clean it up.
Sure.
Anybody else?
Okay.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion that we approve variance 21 dash a bunch of zeros and a 9 at the end for Western States Equipment.
I'll
I would
second that
second.
motion. Oh, sorry.
Been moved by Todd and seconded by Garrett that we approve the application. I don't have a ballot. Do we have ballots, or should we just do it by voice vote? Okay. I'll just, for the record, Todd, your vote is in favor of
Yes, sir.
the application, and Tyler,
I'm also in favor, Mr. Chairman.
Garrett,
I'm in favor.
John? I'm in favor. And I am also in favor of it, so the vote is 5-0 in support of it. So that means that your application has been approved, and as you no doubt know by now, you'll be receiving a letter to that effect from the planning board. So good luck on your new location. I hope it all goes well for you.
Thank you. We appreciate the support and all the help from staff as well.
Yeah, thank you very much. This is sort of a record. Do we have any? Huh? Joella approves of these meetings like this as opposed to the ones that go past midnight. Do we have any other matters for discussion?
Mr. Chairman, we do not have any other business.
Okay. I'll close this meeting, and the meeting is adjourned.
I do have something that...
Oh, Todd has something. Go ahead.
It's it's related to the zoning board of adjustments. As everybody knows, Carol Laird retired as of, what, a couple weeks ago.
Hence the reason you don't have any ballots.
Give her a break now. But I think
Be our
it might,
secret, Tyler.
it may be nice for us to at least, I don't know, Carol's not the kind of person that likes crowds or parties or anything, but if anybody has any idea of maybe we could buy her a small gift or get a card and just everybody sign it, I think that would be appropriate. Because she put in, what, 40 years, Dylan?
Yeah, I think 42 or 43.
Yeah, so, and I'm sure you guys had a little send-off for her, but,
We did, but something from the board would be nice. I think she would appreciate that.
yeah, okay,
We could help facilitate that for sure.
okay.
Okay.
I don't have enough time to spearhead the thing. My plate is full, but I would gladly help, or if somebody has ideas, give me a call, and we can kind of put our heads together and we'll go from
Well, I can kind of do it. I've been with Carol a long time.
there. Would you like to
Sure, I'll
be
do
the den
that.
mother on that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
Let
Thank
us
you,
know how
Dave.
we can help too. We can.
yeah, of course.
Thank you.
You bet, yeah. All right, so the meeting is adjourned, and... Yeah, I do know John from a long time ago. John Reese is the new board member. Man, that's a lot on your plate, John.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Mayor.
You got broke in on a really easy one.
It's been real bad around here.
When Joella got broke in, we were here past midnight.
Like, what was it, 1 a.m.?
Mm-hmm.
10 to 1? It was my very first meeting, I'm like, I'm not coming back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, well, good to see all you guys, and John, welcome again to the board.
They're on, yeah, yeah.
Good luck to you, sir.
I think they're on her drive. Balance, I mean, that's not important for kids.